Hello, YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Pinstar Plays Gremlins Incorporated. So, over the weekend, I kind of been jonesing to get my board game on, and there's a lingering problem with Armello. Not with the game itself, but with my recording equipment, where it's causing the game to record all choppy and freezy. So, I figured, you know what? Let's get a different game out of my system, because this is another board game in sort of the vein of Armello. A very, very different beast. Gremlins Incorporated. I've featured it on my channel before, but it's been a long time since I've touched it, so I figured let's revisit it, because there is something new that it has that we haven't it wasn't around when we first played it, and that's a new playing field. So the default that you've seen in my old videos, link to those in the description, was Clockwork Town. So here, Clockwork Colony. So I'm just going to go ahead and boot up a game here against the AI. If you've never played this game, never heard of it, I will be explaining the game as if you are a new player here. So I do apologize for veterans who know about the game, about my jibba jabba here. As far as which character we're going to play, you know what? Let's just keep it random. We're going to be assigned a random character. Now, the character that you become is a meaningfully strategic decision, but here I'm just going to cast that to the wind and see who we got. Let's start. Okay, we are the Pauper. Okay, so the Pauper has some interesting abilities in the sense that there's a lot of tiles on the screen that generally hurt you. But the Pauper can usually nope out of them as long as they are under 200 gold. Now, granted, there are times when you want to go over 200 gold because you need to save up for some big purchases to get some big items. By the way, the goal here is to get to 20 cogs. We are up against the banker, the engineer, and the politician. Now here's our opening hand, and we've got ourselves a chance to get rid of some of the cards that we may or may not want. Now, a couple of things to the anatomy of a card. These little numbers here in the corner dictate if you burn a card for movement, and you have to burn a card each turn for movement, that's how many spaces you roll. You don't, it's not random. The other thing is you can play a card, but where you play a card is entirely based on the thing down at the bottom. These are the spaces you have to be on to play these cards. Now, certain cards give you certain things. If you see stuff down here at the bottom, these are things that the card gives you. So for pittance, we would lose to basically bad karma. We start out with 0 anyway. Gain 2 votes, which I will explain a little bit later. But now if the card has a cost, that's in the upper right corner. So in this case, pittance costs us 10, which is, well, a pittance. Lastly, if there's any special effects to the card, they will be in these little gears here. So, yeah, like this, the magic trunk. So that little plus symbol, that is our income. So every time we step on an income square like that, we're going to get that much. But we can increase that number so that we make more and more money by stepping on that. Increasing your income early in the game is very good. So I think we're going to try to play the magic trunk here. Now we're down here at the dump. There's a few things. You generally go counterclockwise around the board. So a moonlight job, probably not going to make use out of that. So let's flip that. An auction might be a thing. Might be a thing, although that might just hand the banker some stuff. So you know what, we're going to trash the auction. I'm going to keep opening day gift because we can use that to move for 6. That's good on its own. We're standing on the dump, but we have to move first, so we're not going to be able to play pittance. And then the usurper, not much movement out of that, and I don't think I'm going to be visiting the thing. So we'll be swapping a bunch of our cards. Whoop! Now there's no guarantee that what we get is better, but I'd say looking pretty good anyway. All right, so our first So yeah, that was a misfortune thing. So, and when you pass by a misfortune, you have to get hit by one. Except for us, if we're under 200, and we step on a misfortune, we just get a 1 point of bad karma. We don't actually get hit with a real misfortune. So it allows us to sort of dodge those. All right, so we want to make our way up to the treasure station here. Now, let me see his. The other thing is, yeah, our base bribe, that's the minus thing there, is cut in half. And if we can't pay, we don't get any bad karma. So essentially, these squares, every time we pass by them, we have to pay whatever our minus is, our bribe. But our bribe is lower than everybody else's. So passing by these squares is significantly less painful. So let's make our way up here. The Benefactor is a really good card. I might hold on to that in hopes of coming back here. I'm going to burn the ancient scriptures for that. Yeah, we can go up here. We'll land on the police. Now, the police are going to stop us. Now, they basically either want a bribe or they'll check us over. Now, right now, we don't have any illegal cards, but that doesn't matter. The cops will come up with a reason to arrest you. If you roll a 1, they'll just send you to jail. They don't care. Now, being that we're the pauper and our bribe is so low, it's worth it to pay a 10 gold bribe to avoid the chance of getting derailed and sent to prison. Prison's not the worst thing in the world, but we have places to be. Oh yeah, when you land on a bribe spot, you have to pay double your bribes. The banker just shelled out 40 in bribes. Now the politician here, these little note spaces, these are another 1 in 6 chance thing. You have a 1 in 6 chance of getting hit with a misfortune, but if you buy insurance, you can send that misfortune to somebody else. Now, of course, you have to pay that 40 regardless of whether or not you get hit with the misfortune. If you'd rather not pay the 40, then you're just rolling the dice, quite literally. Okay, I'd rather not land on this, because, again, even though it doesn't hurt us as much. Yeah, we don't quite make it there. We could burn the Benefactor to make it there in 1. That might actually be worthwhile. Because I want to steal money before people spend their stuff. So we have to pay the 10 for passing by, but we will play the magic trunk. Boom! We just made a whole bunch of money. Oh wait, no, everyone loses money, and we just get that. They don't pay it to us. But now that we're here in the treasure, the baseline space lets us dig for treasure. No matter what we roll, we're going to get something good, but obviously we want to roll high. A 5. I'll take a 5. That's 150 in our pocket. That puts us in position to play the ATM on the bank space, which is right up here. We are gonna... One problem, though, is that we are going to have to pay 2 bribes along the way here. And that's actually going to put us below what we need. We could always punt and play the dividends card. I really do want the ATM. Not only does it give us plus 10, it gives us every time we visit the bank. And it gives us 3 cogs here. But it does cost us 300. And there's nothing... none of these will make us money, really. And none of our cards make us money when we move. I mean, we could luck out and have somebody hit a misfortune that causes them to cough up some stuff. You know what? I don't want to scrap the treasure seeker, because if we don't play the ATM, then we could presumably make enough money on our way down here to play the treasure seeker. That's even better than the ATM. So maybe it's worth our while to burn the... Well, I don't want to burn the ATM either. What's the counterfeit do? That puts us there. Well-deserved holiday puts us square on the bribe spot. We do not want that. I mean, we could roll the dice here and just... no, because I don't want to buy insurance. That would definitely put us out of the running. We'll go with that. Nope, not buying insurance, and we get the misfortune. Oh! We actually profited from that. We lost 2 cogs, but we had no cogs to lose, and we get an insurance payment of 50. We're 1 gold short. No, we're not. We're not 1 gold short. We're perfect. Holy crap! What are the odds of that happening? Yeah, see, normally, yeah, minus 100, minus 150. There's normally some really bad stuff that comes with that. All right, we can make it there. Even... What happened to my money? What's the up? Oh. I got targeted with Diablerie. Yep. Well, easy come, easy go, my friends. That's how it plays. But we still can get dividends. We get double our earnings. So we're going to earn 80 just from playing the card. Redistribution, we need... every player pays you 50. And if we have the least money, we get paid double. But we need 1 vote for that. We don't have any votes at the moment. Nor do I see any cards that we have for that. I still don't want to give up the Treasure Seeker. We are going to give up the ATM, though, because that's obviously not getting played this turn. So we'll use that to move. You normally have to move the full spaces of a card, but when you're stopping on one of the big spaces, you can end your move early. So yes, we are playing dividends, and you can invest 50 to increase our earnings. Since it's really early in the game, it is absolutely worth it to do this. So now we're going to get 50 every time we hit one of these spaces, or 100 if we land on them. Alright, bag of money. We don't really have too much bad karma, but it does give us a source of this, but that you have to play it all the way over here. Let's see here. Oh, and we have robbery now. Well, I would have played robbery. I would have so played robbery. Unfortunately, we can't just say, I want to stay here. You actually have to, have to move. All right, next logical move is to hit the casino to play our opening day gift. Yeah, it's great for a 6 move, but I also want the 100 gold plus the cog out of it, too. So we'll want to move. I don't want to quite burn redistribution in case we randomly get a thing, so let's burn that bag of money. We'll land on the cops. Yeah, we'll pay the bribe. We definitely want to stay to the cop things because the cost to keep the cops off our back is so much lower than the cost of buying insurance to keep misfortunes off our back. So we'll probably want to use our robbery to move to another cop spot here. Or, well, no, I don't want to burn the Treasure Seeker. We might cash in enough, especially if we do well in the casino. We got lucky in the casino. We could get enough gold to actually play the... that. Okay, so, yeah. Yeah, we don't have anything for the courthouse, so let's use robbery. Now, the reason why I wanted to get rid of robbery there, you saw how that the wording of the card was red? That means that that's an illegal card. So if somebody inspects our hand, we get sent to prison and the card gets burned. So yes, we're going to just pay the bribe. Automated merchant. Well, if we can't cash in on the Treasure Seeker, we might be rich enough to do the automated merchant. Yeah, banker just cashed in on that. Politician. Yeah, see, they're paying bribes, but they're paying 21 a pop. All right, what do we need to move? I want to actually make it to that spot. We'll move here. Yeah, we'll gamble. All right, 25. Not a big cash in, but not too bad. Contraband. Okay, so if we show up with a bunch of secret and criminal cards in our hand when we play Contraband, that'll be a good payday there. Don't think I'm going to be wealthy enough to play the Treasure Seeker. We might want to use it to move and actually land on this space right here. Now the Banker is sitting on that space. We can actually get into a conflict with them because I kind of want that space to land on it, and it would be nice to send the Banker to prison. So let's show you how player conflicts are handled. So we're going to use the Treasure Seeker to move exactly forward. We're going to land on this space, but we're landing on the same space as another player. Now, a moment ago, we landed on the same space as the Banker here in the casino, but because this is one of the major spaces, more than one person can occupy it without a fight. There's plenty of room for everybody. But here, out in the open, you bump into somebody, you literally bump into them and have a fight. Now, the fight is not this is Gremlin Society. This is not roll attack, roll defense. No, you get into a scuffle, the cops show up, and then you need to each bribe the cops. And whoever bribes them the least is the wrongdoer, quote unquote. So we're gonna put in 75 because we know he cannot bid higher than that. Yeah, he only put in 3. So we pay the 75. He gets arrested, but we're also going to gain 100 from landing there. Now, it looks like he had a card there too. I still do want to go. I'm going to pop down to the office, although, yeah, this is really more useful if we actually had something, but we do need to make more money if we want to play the automated merchant, so it might actually be worth our while to do that. The other option is a tribute to chaos. If other people had more permanents out, we could make them burn them for that. Yeah, I'm not quite feeling a tribute to chaos just at this moment. Maybe we'll get lucky and roll it. Nope. Yeah, we don't even have votes to sell. Unfortunate. Now here we have a touching space. This will give us 4 votes, and we can use our well-deserved holiday to move just 1. Snap elections begin. Yeah, it looks like the Banker and the yeah, we got 3 bonus votes because we had the least bad karma, but the Banker and the politician both had 5. And I guess the Banker just won it as a tie here. All right, looks like he played a pretty powerful card. Yeah, he's rich. So yeah, these votes are these will still be useful next time there's an election. Actually, there should be 20 rounds till another election. So these will stick with us, and we can use them to pay for things. So we might as well. Yeah, touching speech. Now, we can spend some money to address... I always do like 10 here, just in the chance of it happening, because it's better than... you had to have rolled a 6 to get it with spending only 10. But that's okay. I was there just to play the card more so than anything else. Oh, are you kidding me? Man, the engineer is running away with the game. And the engineer has a thing where if he plays a trinket that earns you 5 or more cogs, he gets a bonus cog. That's one of his special abilities. So the engineer is cleaning up. He got really lucky that misfortune sent him somewhere else. Well, sent him where he wanted to go, ultimately. Honest Crook. We would burn our contraband card. We would get our income and 2 thing if we use that to move. That might not be a bad idea. We'd only get to move 1 spot, but we'd get 50 out of the deal. That still puts us 100 behind. Yeah, you know what? I think Everyone else is racking up on that, so we're just going to move the 1. And we'll play Honest Crook. That gets rid of our thing, and we get an extra vote because we run that. All right, a knick-knack. Knick-knack is a... then there's the prank. Trade places with another player. All right, it's our turn again. We could go down and grab the knick-knack. Part of me actually wants to... Do I have a thing that moves me too? No. Because I kind of want to move backwards just a smidge. Oh, we have 300 and an artifact. Well, actually, can I even move to there? I can. We'd have to loop back around to get to the gamble spot. All right. Unfortunate that we can't. All right. So, you know what? We're going to burn our second chance here. We'll burn our knick-knack. And what the hey, we'll go digging. If we were the poorest player, we'd get double there. And then he's going to move out of the way here. Yeah, he's going to be on that spot. So swapping with him is no longer a useful thing. All right, good. He's taking him down a notch with that award ceremony. Okay. What are our movement options? Well, I don't want to burn the automated merchant, although it doesn't look like we're going to have much of a choice here. We could fight with the banker again, but I don't particularly want to. So it looks like we're just going to go onto the risk spot. Yeah, we'll burn the contraption. That's okay. Phew. All right. I might go here and hit up the gamble spot. Especially if you move. Everyone has to make bids. Oh, banker only has $2, so we can bid 3 and not be the person that gives the worst gift. Oh, why'd you skip past that? It's not particularly worthwhile trading with anybody right now, because then here we'd be sitting back from here. I mean, we could sell our 1 cog, which gives us 200. And then we can land on some sort of gamble. The gamble doesn't happen for quite a while. Dividends are useful. We'll burn the inspection here. Ooh, a quest. So, quests have to be played here, and as you can see, there is a wall of bribery spots behind it. It's very hard to get there unless you have a teleport, or you're the governor. Governor doesn't have to pay fines. Now, granted, we're the pauper, and we're actually kind of rich, so we could actually make that work. Oh, do I have something? I do have something that makes me move 4, but it's the thing I want to buy. Although the misfortune gun actually kind of works. So maybe I do want to, because I'd love to send the banker packing again. Then again, maybe it's worth it to come up here, make a run for the astral plane, because this is only going to cost us what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 66 in bribes, plus probably another one because we're going to land on at least one. Maybe 2. Decisions. No, I think I'm going to tangle with the banker. I generally don't like to lunge for that unless we have a teleport or we're the governor. So yeah, we are going to give up our dreams of automated merchant, but we can use the misfortune gun. And we're going to just continue bullying the banker here. Now the question's going to be, is he going to cheap out on me again or not? I'd rather not find out. So we pay the 70. Alright, he didn't quite cheap out as much. But we are going to make 30 on that transaction anyway. And this will... Ah, crap. He had a... Oh, he put... Alright, well, I'm glad he didn't take that out on me. He had a card to get out of jail. Alright, he's doing an inspection. So there's no illegal card, so the politician isn't about to get arrested. But the secret passage is a secret card, which means it's going to get discarded now that people have seen it, because, well, it's no longer a secret. Excuse me. Keeping this in my hand is risky. It's real risky, but it's also possible to do. So I don't think I'm going to get rid of it. We get 50 if we use that to move. I'd rather just, well, you know, it's the same as landing on the police and paying the bribe, so we might as well, Oh, a properly placed bribe. Oh, God! Teleport to any bribe spot! Like I said! Oh, man. Well, we don't have the people for this quest, but we can still... Now, all we need to do is not get inspected until our turn. It's our turn. We didn't get inspected. Yeah, let's just burn the dividends because we're not going to be using those. Bam! We got 6. We got a bunch of bad karma. And yeah, you know what? I'm going to rest a turn. That's the special ability of this place. Oh, and we got a card that we can move us 1 and just land straight on here for more money. Oh man, we're getting all the quests here. Okay, so we can... Man, look at this. We are getting literally all the freaking quests. I think I'm going to take the jailbreak to keep that in my pocket. We'll exchange you for... Well, that's a 5 mover. That's a good one. Prank is really useful too. I don't want to get rid of the fraudulent transaction because I'm going to use that to move in a moment. And I don't want to get rid of the misfortune gun because that's going to earn me even more. Although, between these two, yeah, you know what? Misfortune gun is a little bit better. So that let us shed a little of our bad karma. He's volunteering that stuff with the... That's the same card we played before. Yeah, if I move 2, I could do a prank and swap with the engineer and then just go questing again if I really, really wanted to. But I kind of want the money. And also I want to get rid of this illegal cards before it gets me arrested. Banker gets more income every time he lands on a income square. Like, he actually increases his base income. So he likes doing that. Now, unfortunately, we do miss the bank. But no way getting around that. I do wish we had landed on the. Maybe we should have landed there, because then we could have swapped with someone and not have to tank a misfortune to the face. All right. So what's our next move? Compromising document. Loses 2, and snap elections happen. Well, he'd get elected again, because he's got like 1 million people backing him. So that really wouldn't do much for us. I think we book it for the the plant and cash in, spend some of our cash before we get some lose half your money event, because they exist and they're unhappy times. All right, our bad karma times 20. I'm glad we shed some of that. So that's going to cost us 60. That's not bad. And yes, we're paying that bribe. Banker's benefits. Not bad. Cost us 2 people, but we got that. He got caught with some illegal cards. Into the slammer you go. Being the governor does not protect you from going in the slammer. All right, so let's see. We could burn the quest from Kinar to get down there now, because you never know when something's going to hit you. We did just burn a lot of the other quests, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. Misfortune gun. Boom. And let's send it to the leader, to the current leader here. There you go. Unscheduled vacation sends you to prison. Yeah, you know what? We'll do some work. It lets us earn a little extra money, and it lets us ooh, the excuse generator. Look at this thing. +5 costs us 400. We just lost some money, but we'll make it back. We also have a twofer, which means we can land directly on here. Yeah, everyone's turns are going fast here. Yeah, we'll move with banker's benefits. See, all that time and money spent raising our income early in the game was worth it. Because despite being the pauper, well, we're not really making use of our special abilities. But it's also really good to have cash, because then you can buy big expensive things that give you lots of cogs. Yeah, we'll use the compromising document to move. Excuse generator. Oh, too bad we didn't have that first. Yes, we will sell one of our peeps for 100. Because we're not catching the banker in terms of that. All right, so if we move 3, we don't want to move 3. But then we'd have to give up jailbreak. And jailbreak's a really good one to have in hand, just to avoid all that nonsense. But a tip-off, your opponent of choice. See, no one's really that poor. Makes a payment of that times that. So yeah, actually, we could get the politician arrested with a tip-off. Yeah, why don't we? We'll burn the jailbreak and then arrest the politician, just because we got the card. Oh wait, that's the court. God dang it! Not the police thing, just the court. Yeah, we'll pay the bribe. All right, he just nuked his thing here, which is a valid thing. That's one of the chaos cards. These are cards that anybody can play at any time. They're very powerful, but have steep requirements. That's the least steep of them. And he just took it off the playing field here. So, yeah, you got to gather a lot of money or a lot of friends to play the other ones. What was our permanent again? Oh, yeah, the excuse generator. We just got that one. All right, we don't have anything to do here. The golly gosh machine would push us over the edge here, but that we need to get more money for that. Which actually the eternal mortgage, we could sell our excuse generator and get that. So that might be the correct answer here. Which means we just need to move. There's also the prank, which we could use to swap, but nobody's really in position for that. Yeah, let's just... I hate landing on these squares because they don't let us... They don't let us use the fact that we have a really low bribe. I will have to say that part of the Pauper, really, really good. The fact that our bribe is so low. All right, we could actually sell some of our stuff, but I don't have any. I don't have anything for this. I don't have the things to move that in that direction. All of our stuff is threes, except, I mean, we could hit that space for a double, but then we'd be giving up the thing that would win us the game. We could take a gamble in that we might draw a market card that might be useful. And you know what? If we're going to sell one of our things, it might get us closer to this, because this will push us over the edge, even if we sell one of our cogs. So let's do that. So now we technically have enough money for that. Of course, stuff can happen. We still only have 3 first to move. So we're not going to be able to land on the income, but then again, we don't have to tangle with the banker, like we've done twice already. Well, we have 2 pranks. We might as well use one of them to move. Ooh, a quest. Man, it's too bad I don't have more votes, because if I was about to become governor here... Still... I mean, this will cause us to win if we get her. She only costs 300. So let's count out the cash here. We need to be at 300 by the time we reach her. So if we move 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 12, 24. You know what? This is pushing it a little bit further than I'm comfortable with. Let's be very honest here. I still might divert and do the eternal mortgage. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that and use her to move. Invest 60. Well, in the event that something horrible happens to me, I'll want to have my income nice and high, so let's just do it. Because I have more than enough for the golly gosh machine anyway. Ooh! He just hit me with some minus cogs and minus... Yeah, laugh all you want. I still have enough to win if I cash in my golly gosh machine. But we have to be careful of the engineer. The engineer is also really, really close. Yeah, see, people stealing money from you. You know what? F it. I'm gonna go the faster route and hit the bribe spot because I want to get there sooner. We'll burn the ancient decal here. Damn, we aren't going to be able to make it. I am not going to want to cash in my prank. Because that's literally where we want to go. So we'll go here. I am going to skip playing the prank, and I'm going to choose not to gamble. I'm going to be super boring, because I do not want to screw or risk anything up. Ooh, he's losing a turn. That gives us an extra turn to act, because he could be ready to cash in the game winner in here. A lot of the really powerful cards are in the Inferno. So the fact that he had to lose a turn there, really good. Yeah, it doesn't really matter what we burn here, so, golly gosh, machine! And now, it's just the rest of the game has to play it, the rest of the turn has to play itself out. I forget who the first player was. Nope! That's us! So that is the Clockwork Colony, and that is the Pauper. So I hope you guys like this. More Oxygen Not Included coming tomorrow. And you know what? I think I'm going to be doing more Gremlins Inc. on the weekends until I get my whole 3D card capture stuff sorted out so that we can return to Armello. Let me know in the comments if you guys like this. If you do, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback is always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar, signing out. See ya!